Hello. I know I haven't done a video in a while because nothing really major has been going on. But earlier this year, I decided to take an online course in child care provider through ASWA online. And it took me a long time because they give you plenty of time. It's just mainly tests you take. At the end, when you get to your last two quizzes, you have to write a paper. Just paper. And I was dreading that because if anybody out there knows me, they know that I hated writing papers in school. But what pushed me over the edge to finish the course was children's yoga. I was surfing one night, trying to figure out how I can work with autistic kids a little bit better, and I came upon this site for children's yoga dance. Well, I was a little intrigued, just like I was with Tibetan singing bowls. So I investigated that. Well, there was no course close by, no course really online that teaches you how to be a autistic yoga dance instructor for children. But I found all these studios out there outside of Louisiana that mainly focuses on doing yoga for autistic children. So I investigated that. Well, there's a few companies out there that certifies you to teach you to be a children's yoga instructor. Well, I found one called OK Yoga. I think that's the name. I was really interested in that because they taught you everything, how to teach it at birthday parties, private, daycare, everywhere. And they also teach you how to teach it to autistic children. Well, that was a little expensive. To go to Mobile, it would cost me about $600. Around $600, but with the discount, about $500. So I looked at it online. Well, $300, but the downfall was I had to, at the end of watching all the videos they make you watch, and after the quizzes, you had to videotape yourself teaching a class, a children's yoga class. Well, there was only one children's yoga class here, and it's done by Breathe. And their children's yoga is on summer break. And so, and I looked at trying to get my job at Willis Knighton to help me, but of course they couldn't because of them having a thing where they can't videotape anyone, even for school, doing something. Because if they videotape you, it's their video and it's for the Willis Knighton business, which I understood. So I kept looking around for other companies that will certify me to teach children's yoga, but won't require you to videotape yourself. And I found Pretzel Kids. And all they want you to do is watch some videos. They're not very long. When you talk to Robin, she makes you sound like it's... Some of the videos are 30 minutes and a little bit longer. And she said it will take you about 10 hours, 16 hours total to do everything. But with me, it didn't. I was able to grasp watching the videos, because what I did was I watched about 2 at a time. I think there was like 4 total, because it was the introduction video, then I had to watch the tween and teen, and then watch the autistic, and the last one was about business. And then after that, you have to submit 2 lesson plans to the Pressure Kids, of how your Pressure Kids class would run. And it didn't take me long, really, because I was able to grasp it. I was able to pick and choose from her pose book, the game book that she submits you, and I was able to see how my Pressure Kids class would work in my head. So I was able to type it up and submit it to her. I had a little problem because for some reason my zoo thing didn't go through. But other than that, she loved it. And I just got my certificate today, so I can start teaching children's yoga. So if anyone out there watching this video wants me to do a children's yoga class, please contact me. I can even do it privately. And I got to thinking, and this is why I'm doing this video, I could combine all 3 of my specialty, which is autistic touch, the yoga class, and the Tibetan bowl, all together with the autistic children. Because what I could do, and this is my idea, is while I'm doing an autistic touch on a kid, and I feel him or her tensing up, or not really relaxing, or getting very hyper, I can go into my yoga my yoga book, and she'll, for $19 a month, she'll email me lesson plans, and I can go through those lesson plans, and I can even contact her and tell her I'm working on this one autistic kid, and he's very tense, or he's not relaxing during my autistic touch, and I would love to do a yoga pose with him, or a yoga game with him, to get him to relax and get him to be prepared for the autistic touch. And she'll very gladly send me some ideas on how to help that kid. And then with the Tibetan bowl, while at the end of my yoga class, while they're laying on their back with their eyes closed and getting relaxed, and after we did all the games and everything, I can tap my bowl to close it out. And even during the yoga session, the yoga class, we can play a game with my bowls, where we take turns tapping my Tibetan bowl. And so we can include all 3 of my all 3 of my specialty. And I mean, if anyone could pick me up and who has an autistic kid, I mean, this is great for a kid. Yoga is great for a kid who cannot talk, who cannot speak. Because with yoga, I can go into the database and figure out which pose or which game will help them to relax, and to it won't get them to speaking right away, of course, but it will help them out. And during the yoga, I'll have pictures, a picture book, and whatever game they want to play, they can point at it. And so if they don't get included in PE because they can't talk or something, they will get included in yoga. They will always be included in yoga. So like I said, I can include all three. And I just love it. I just love the fact that no one has picked up on this. No one has, and which I'm kind of glad, because you know, I kind of like the fact that I came up with it, that I can include yoga, autistic touch, and Tibetan singing bowl all in one session with the kid, in a private session. So if a kid doesn't like to participate in PE because he's autistic, or just a regular kid who does not like to participate because he's shy, then I can come to your house, or I can come anywhere, to schools, daycare, anywhere, and I can do a private session with that kid with yoga. And it doesn't have to be a full yoga session. I can just do a few games with him, or I can do just a few poses with him, just to get him exercised, get him relaxed. And this is some of the yoga poses that we do. It's great for the kids right before they go to bed. And I'm also a kids fit instructor. So right after I teach a kids fit session, I can go directly into yoga, to kids yoga, because they do that for adults all the time. I go to an abs class at Willis Knighton, and right after the abs class, it's a yoga session. She goes directly into the yoga session, because the ab class is only 30 minutes. In the yoga session, of course, it's much longer. So I can make the kids fit shorter, so that right after the kids fit, after I get them worked out, I can get them relaxed, get them stressed out, keep working out their muscles, and get them relaxed, so when they go home, they won't be so hyper. They will be able to concentrate better in school. They will be able not to be as shy, because some of the games and some of the poses we do in yoga, I will have them doing it as a group. So they will have to be partnered up. But if doing this yoga, they don't want to be partnered up with anyone, I will understand. I'll have them stand back and watch a few minutes until they are comfortable enough to say, okay, I want to participate, because they will start to see how fun the games are, that they want to participate in the games, and they want to participate in the yoga poses, because they're fun. Because I've been watching videos, I've been looking at books, and some of the poses that are done for kids are fun. I mean, fun. I mean, adults yoga is okay, but with adults, it's just a basic adult yoga, and they go into more adult yoga poses, which I can't do. I tried adult yoga, because I am an adult, and I can't do some of the moves. But the children's yoga, I can do some of the moves, because it's geared toward kids, of course. And so I am thankful that I found Pressure Kids, and I am interested in working with kids, especially, like I said, especially autistic kids. So, like I said, if you're watching this video, I know it's pretty long, please contact me to do a yoga session with your kid. Like I said, it can be private. I can do it right before nap in school, because I can become a paraprofessional, because I'm looking into that. Because this is great for when they're going down for their naps in school, because they'll get relaxed and they'll be able to sleep. So they won't be fidgeting and keeping their eyes open and talking to each other, because during the yoga session I'll be doing the talking. All they'll be doing is being relaxed. So they'll go down for their naps and they will wake up relaxed and able to go on with the day in school. So I can, like I said, I can do it in school, party. I can do a yoga party to teach the kids. This is great for the adults can join in. I'll have the adults, if I'm doing a yoga party, I can have the adults join in. And because when you get up to the teens and tweens age, the games are more geared to, we're getting away from the kiddie games. We're going more into the adult yoga. And so, but I want to focus on the kids, the little kids, not the teens and tweens really. I'll do it, but I want to focus on the little kids. But like I said, I can do parties. I can go into daycare and do it. I can, do it anywhere. I'll travel. If you want me to come anywhere, call me, email me, contact me on Facebook. If you contact me on those two realms, and you explain your situation, I'll give you my cell phone number, and you can text me or call me, and I will come to you wherever you are, and I can start doing an artistic touch. And like I said, if the kid is not getting relaxed, they're still hyper after the artistic touch, I can go right into a yoga session. And after a yoga session, they will be relaxed. So I can either start with the yoga and go into, and then end with the artistic touch, or I can do it the other way. Start with artistic touch and go into the yoga session. It doesn't really matter because they both work together. They both combine so nicely together. And before you know it, you'll have an autistic child that is more relaxed, more able to step outside of their box, to be able to participate more in class. They'll be able to focus more. And they won't be so shy, because since some of them can't talk, and they think they can't join in, then they'll see that, like I said, I will use picture books, that they can join in. They can do the yoga pose and still have fun with exercise. So please contact me, because anything I can do to help my autistic community out, because like I've said before, I have a form of autism. If you didn't know that, and this is one of your first videos you've watched, go back to my YouTube channel and watch some of my previous videos. And because in one of my videos I do explain more about my autistic form, and you'll see the passion that I have to help autistic children. So please contact me. Thank you.